I'm black. I have a black screen. It's 8 o'clock on Friday evening. Welcome to this special edition of Hyper ZoomDown. On tonight's show, we have an old friend of mine. It's Callum Todd.
Oh,
Playing legendary producer of Countdown. It's Damian Eadie.
Evening.
And our second game of the evening, fresh from the OC, we have Stephen Reid. Playing Legend of Countdown and Quizmaster or Question Setter for University Challenge, it's Innis Carson.
Hello.
So, Fiona, what a show we have for you tonight.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. So, I think we should crack on.
Hyper about the Hyper
Yeah,
Zoom down,
yeah,
I am.
definitely.
So I have been hyper all day. I've been going, it's like, I don't know, it's like the morning of the FA Cup final for me, really, this. So. That's kind of how I've been all day. So, Callum, we'll come to you first. How are you?
I'm
Good
good,
to see
thank
you.
you. Yeah, feeling good.
You got your colours out tonight?
Yep. I'm representing my county as always. Apparently, Fiona says my mate Dan Woodhead's watching as well. I didn't even know he was going to watch, but I'm wearing his band's T-shirt, so I'm sure he's very happy with that. Unless I lose, then he's probably unhappy. But there you go.
The skies will turn black. Yeah, cool. Very good. And your opponent is a man who needs no introduction, I suppose, but we'll give him one anyway. But it's Damian Eadie. How are you, Damian?
Good, mate. Thanks. How are you?
I'm really good. Yeah.
I'm happy to be in such illustrious company.
Excellent. Good. And the pleasure is all ours. So we're really looking forward to this. It's interesting, the juxtaposition of putting you in the contestant's chair for first time in how many years?
I tell you something, it feels really weird, and I won't say I'm mentally nervous, but I can definitely feel this. It's just odd.
It's odd. It's kind of role reversal. Yeah, it's good.
It certainly is. Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah, I like that sort of mild sense of discomfort of winging it. That's the kind of, you're living on edge. So
What you can't see, Paul, is that I'm actually sat on a commode here.
So am I, man. It's a swiveling one.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a deluxe model I got. So, well, I hope you enjoy it. And I think everyone will be fascinated to see how you get on against a very, very good player in Callum Todd.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that'll be our first game tonight. And our second game will be Stephen Reid. Stephen Reid, how are you?
Well, imposter syndrome's kicking in pretty hard right about now. I've seen him on playing. But we've got Callum, Legend of Hyper.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Innis, who I'm playing, Legend of Hyper.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Damian, producer of Countdown.
Yeah.
And then I think you needed a fourth player.
I think you fit that fourth player very, very well. I think you're a man that can put it up to any of them.
Well, that's very nice of you to say. We'll see what happens.
I'd say they'd all agree with me. I'd say everyone in the room,
There's been some impressive practicing going on actress today.
There has, yeah. Fiona's been spying. Fiona's like, nothing gets past Fiona now. She has her feelers.
Yeah, we've had to change a conundrum.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah. Okay, I'm always the last to know, but anyway. And finally, we'll come to a man that Callum and I interviewed for the podcast. I was fascinated to hear from. It's Innis Carson. How are you, Innis?
Very glad to be here. Thanks for asking for me. It's the first time I've played any kind of Countdown really for years now, so it'll be an interesting experiment to see how much my lack of youthful agility, see what difference that makes.
You're like Ronnie O'Sullivan, just taking a year off and coming back, but you see, that's the kind of level that you're.
Except he does well.
You know.
That remains to be seen for me.
Do you think? I don't know. I'm maybe more confident for you than you are for yourself there. I don't know. Maybe it's bluff. We'll see. But you're not a man that has let your brain go rusty. So you employ your brain on a regular basis, don't you?
Well, I suppose that's fair to say in different ways, but yes.
Brain workouts. Oh well. So we'll see how we get on tonight. So Fiona.
Yep.
Will we get on with it?
Yep. Then good to go.
All right. So Stephen, I have that game set up with you. I'll go in.
Yep.
And it's going to be, gentlemen, if you're ready, best of luck.
Sure.
And we'll take it away. So it's going to be Callum's letters. So, Callum, take it away.
Cool. Can I have 5 consonants, please?
5 consonants, please. Okay, so they are E, K, S, H, and C.
Let's have 4 vowels, please.
E O U and I.
Consonant, please.
Another C.
Consonant, please.
T.
And final vowel, please.
Okay. And the final A, and that's hyper zoom down. Okay, so how did you get on our very first round?
I got 9.
A 9. Okay, Damian?
Same here, 9.
9. Okay, so you're 9, please, Cal.
Douchiest.
Douchiest. Okay, very nice.
Is that? Can you see the same one?
Hold it a bit closer to your camera. And to your right. Yeah, we can. Very nice. Okay, cool. So 2 douchiest. Well, Stephen, what else could they have had? Was that the max?
Yeah, 9 was the max. You had headstock, tucker hose, checkouts, head stick, and auto sides for other 9s.
Nice. So max game, lads. We're still on. Very good.
Yeah, incidentally, Damian, when filming does return, could you perform a studio check to make sure that everything's safe?
Explain that to me, Stephen. Sorry.
A studio check was available.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right, mate. I'm stuck on suck and dick and all sorts and cock in that. I wasn't looking at the studio at all. I was trying to be vulgar, but I know I shouldn't do that because it's disgraceful.
Yeah, wait till after the watershed at least.
Okay, mate.
Cool. So we have 9 each. All right. Cool. So it's your letters, please, Damian.
I'm all for 5 vowels and 7 consonants, please, Paul.
Okay, in that order. 5 vowels. Okay, so
that's
5
the thing,
vowels.
mate. That's how I do it. Yeah.
All right. A. E. O. I. And E. M. D. T. G. R. V. And the final W. And that's hyper zoom down. Damian. 9. Callum.
I'll try a 10.
Ooh, you'll try a 10. So you're 9, Damian.
Mine was geometrid.
How do you spell that?
Geometrid.
Geometrid. Okay. Okay. And you're 10, Callum?
Moderative.
Moderative.
Sounds good.
Unfortunately, there was only 1 10 in that selection, and it was not moderative.
Oh.
Derogative was the sole 10. So what was yours again? Geometrid. Geometrid.
Geometrid.
Geometrid.
Like geometric, but with a D instead of a C.
Yeah, I may have made it up, but I don't think so.
I think it's
good.
I'm pretty sure geometrid is in.
Geometrid is fine. It's a moth of a large family of Geometridae.
So.
Oh, just a typo in the dictionary then.
Good. So, an early lead. Okay, so.
It won't last. I'd have played yours, Callum. If I'd have seen moderative, I'd have gone for it myself.
Yeah, well, I knew there was a word of that nature that I always get disallowed in actress, but I thought it was regulative, but it must be.
Moderative sounds like a moderatively good word, doesn't it, to go for, really, yeah. So we're into round 3, and that is back to your letters, please, Callum.
Right, I'll have 5 consonants, please.
5 consonants are N, T, L, T, and R.
And 4 vowels, please.
E, O, A, and I.
Another vowel, please.
A,
Let's have a consonant, please.
and S.
And another consonant, please.
Okay, and a final D, and that's hyper zoom down.
Wow.
Callum, well, if you don't have at least a 9, something wrong there. So anyway,
I've got 11.
11. Okay, very nice. And Damian?
Yeah, 11 too.
Okay, so Callum, you're 11.
Desalinator.
Desalinator. And yours, Damian?
Mine was alterations.
Alterations. So, Stephen, yeah, both good?
Yeah, they're both fine. There was one other 11, neostriatal.
Of course.
Striatal. Of course, yeah, exactly, yeah. Good. Nice 11 there, lads. So,
It sounds strange saying 11, doesn't it? It's not something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 to 29. Yeah, 9 in it. That's right. And we're into our first numbers round. That is yours, Damian.
Can I pass? One big one, please. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so your numbers are 1, 10, 7, 6, 10, 7, sorry, and 8, and your large one is 25,
Oh.
and your target 5,333, and that's hyper zoom down. Okay, all the threes, Damian. How did you get on?
Managed to meet a miserable 5-3-25.
5-3-8 away. Okay, Callum.
I think I've got 5-3-3-3.
Okay.
Okay.
Shoot.
So 10 times 7 plus 1 is 71.
Yeah.
10, the other 10 minus the other 7 is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Times them together is 213.
This
Times 25 is 5325.
is. Yes.
And then add the 8.
And you have the 8 left over.
Very good. Well done.
Very nice.
Very nice, Callum. 5-3-3-3. Okay, excellent solve. Very good indeed. So that's a useful 10 points to take you just into a lead. Very good. So.
Don't forget, Callum, I've got your address. You're in Leeds, aren't you?
That's a good point. Go and get the GDPR to save me.
Be throwing bricks through each other's window later on, yeah.
Sure.
Both out, yeah. Okay. So, sorry, 13.
So no scores. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, other way around. Yeah.
Does throwing bricks through someone's window count as daily exercise?
if you do it enough times, yeah.
Yeah, how many
Enough
reps?
bricks. At least 10 bricks you have to have, really.
Yeah.
Very good. So that was a very good solve. Excellent. So tell me, so that was Damian's numbers pick. How does it work? Does the round order get reversed now?
Yeah, it's the same pattern as a normal 9-rounder. It's
Is that what happens on a normal 9-rounder?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so the 15 round it just alternates, but on a 9-round they sort of switch it round halfway then.
yeah.
So does that mean it's Damian's letters now then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So take it away, Damian.
The 5, my usual, Paul, as I say on the show, 5 and 7.
5 vowels and 7 consonants.
Yeah, my usual after 2 rounds.
I, A, O, and E, R, T, N, D, another N, a Y, and a final N, and that's hyper zoom down. Bug again where the music's not working. Oh well. Can tell you when it'll be up. Keep going. About 5 seconds, lads.
That's all right.
Okay, time up. So, how did you get on?
Is this me?
Yeah.
Okay. Talking between a gambling 10, but I'm going to stick with a boring 9.
Okay, 9 and Callum.
I'll gamble the 10 as well then.
You'll gamble the 10. So you're 9, Damien. You're safe 9.
Ordinate.
Ordinate. Okay. Yeah. Callum, you're not. You're 10.
Redonation.
Redonation for 10. Very, very nice. So.
Or is it valid? Yeah.
Yeah, redonation is the only 10.
It's the only 10. So I thought there was a 12 for a second, Stephen, but that was your attempt.
That was what happened to the music. It went because it was an annoyed intro.
It was an annoyed intro, yeah. Okay, so there is a 12 in there, an annoyed intro, but that's a very good 10, Callum.
Was Damian's ordinate? Isn't that an 8?
Yes. Yeah, I can't count.
You declared 9, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I know I did. Yeah, sure.
He come on when he's down, Fiona.
Exactly.
Points already, Fiona. Like, give him a break. Like.
I should have gambled that. I had redonation, but it sounded ridiculous.
Redonation, yeah. It's like I donated and they gave it back. So
yeah,
I said, "Fuck you! I'm giving it. Take the bloody thing." Excuse my language. Anyway, let me just check my music settings. 1 second.
Annoyed intro. You're very good, Stephen. You're like Richard Stilgo of old.
Yeah.
But the goatee beard going, you sorted.
No, I started doing those because to hide the fact that I wasn't very good at countdown. So I just made words up.
Okay.
We were thinking more Joe Brand.
I know John Richardson has some good ones.
Yeah.
Redonation. Okay, now. Who'd have thought it?
You only live once, eh?
I'm never giving a penny to charity ever again, and they can get lost.
Have we lost Paul?
I'm guessing he's fixing whatever the technical issue was with the sound.
Yeah,
I'm just about here.
my egg timer.
Does anyone have an amusing anecdote?
Oh.
Or an advertisement for a vacuum cleaner or something?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
He's back.
I don't know what that.
You're spared my
Like, some
anecdote.
kind of Zoom sort of clash.
I've got my egg timer if we need it.
Right, so that was a good 10 for Callum. So the score is 40-29.
Mm-hmm.
We're into it's what Callum's letters now. You're on the even rounds, yes.
Yeah. Cool. 5 consonants, please, Paul.
Okay, and they are
Okay,
S,
Don't worry, Callum.
C, B, H, and R.
And 4 vowels. Yeah, Damian's back. It's cool. Yeah, 4 vowels, please.
A, I, U, and U.
Let's have one more vowel, please.
And O.
A consonant.
T.
And a vowel, please.
Okay, and a final A. And that's, I presume, down. Okay, so, Callum?
I have a 9.
And 9. And Damian?
No, a myriad of 8s. Well done.
Say you're 8.
Haircuts.
Haircuts, okay. Yeah. And you're 9, Callum?
Horstoria.
Horstoria. You might spell that for us?
Yeah, so Haustoria.
Horstoria. I
Yep,
can see it in front of me, Stephen, so it must be
Yep.
good.
that's the only 9.
Very
Very
nice. Cool. That's
Sadly, there's no autobus chair.
Autobus chair. It was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good shout. You'd want that if you're an old person, wouldn't you? Really? So yeah. But anyway, very good. He's good, Damian.
Very good. I'm coming back.
A lot of those 8s, a lot of those 8s in there, but that solitary 9. So that is 48, 49, 49 to 29. We're into the last letters, which is Damian, please. So you're in your 5 vowels, are they?
Yeah, sure, mate. Go for it. By all means.
E, U, O, and E. Your 7 consonants are M, F, V, W, P, J, and a final L, and that's ZoomDown.
Good Lord.
Rather you than me in that round. How'd you get on?
A 6 for me.
6, Callum.
Yeah, I'll stick with 6. Yeah.
Okay, so you're 6, Damian.
Volume.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the same word.
Same one. That's all I saw as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mopeful, you were thinking.
That was my doubt. What the doubt was.
Do you want to break it to him, Stephen?
Mopeful is in, and it's the only 7.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Just that instinct, Callum. It's usually right, man. It's usually good for you.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen something similarly stupid before. So maybe that was it.
Stephen, I was hoping you were going to take me for a love jump. Maybe some other time.
So, still 20 points in it, so 55-35. You're gonna win these 2 rounds, Damian, to keep it alive.
Couple of 12s, piece of cake, mate.
Well, we're down to the numbers and the conundrum, aren't we? So,
Okay, yeah, sure. It's
we are. So
Oh dear.
this is
Not mad.
Callum's numbers this time, please.
I had told myself I was going to pick 8 small A because it's only going to happen once, but I think Damian's already throwing bricks through my windows without them being fire as well. So I'll just grab 2 large, please.
Too large. Okay, so your too large is 5, 2, another 5, an 8, another 8, a 9, and your too large are 75 and a 100. And your target 3, 2, 8, 3. And that's hyper zoom down. Oh, Callum, 3283.
Yep, got it.
Damian?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Callum, how do you get it?
9 minus 5 is 4.
Yeah.
Times 8 is 32.
Mm-hmm.
Times 100 for 3,200.
Mm-hmm.
And then add the 75 and the other 8.
And you have a 75 on the second 8. We do. Okay, cool. 33. Okay. Damian?
8 5s are 40. This might be wrong, you know. Minus 8 is 32.
Mm-hmm.
It's 32. Times 100
Mm-hmm. 3,200.
plus the 75. I'm starting to wonder where I've gone wrong.
Still do it. Still do it.
I can't remember. I didn't write it down. Oh, no, 9 minus 4 times 2 is 8, isn't it? I didn't write it down.
9 minus 5.
9 minus 5 times 2 is 8.
Okay. 9 minus 5
Put that on to 32.75. That should get us there.
times 2.
If that had been me in studio, I'd have disallowed myself for taking too long.
We're not that tight around here now.
Okay.
We'll give you the benefit of the doubt with that one. So.
All right.
Cool. 2 good
Well done,
solves.
Con.
But that takes you over the line, Callum.
It does.
So, Damian, you'll be fighting for pride now in this hyper conundrum.
Mate, I lost my pride years ago, mate. It didn't exist.
Okay, so 65-45.
And we shout buzz, don't we, now? We don't sort of yell the word
shout
out, no?
buzz. So I'm going to turn off my screen and someone can talk you through it there.
Okay. Oh, good.
And I'm just going to pull it up. So Fiona, it's in our which chat? Our chat. Yeah. Yeah, you did. That was a long time ago. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we are doing number 1. That's right. Okay. So.
As Paul's getting that up, just quickly to be a brief on the conundrum buzzing process. So you'll hear the music start to go whilst the camera is off. So once you hear the music start to go, the camera will come on about a second later. So your time basically starts when the music's up. To buzz in, do not say the answer, just say buzz, and then Paul will prompt you.
Very good, thank you.
So, best of luck, gentlemen. Okay, now. If you're both very ready, we'll reveal it today. Now. No.
Good grief.
Oh my word, Fiona! What did you think? We're going to throw it out to the audience then. So, have we got anyone in the room?
Well, I have an idea, but or do you want to throw it out to the audience?
No, you
Okay.
lot, yeah. Anybody knows it.
Is it enzymologist?
It is
Indeed.
Very good. Well done. Very good.
Sorry, I didn't realise my sound was off there, so nobody could hear what I was saying.
All right.
Yeah, no, Ronan's got it in chat as well. So yeah.
Did he? Ronan, well played, Ronan.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's a really good conundrum because there's like several different
Yeah.
suffixes and stuff you can attempt.
Was there? Yeah, okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Well done, Fiona. Can chalk that one down as a success. It fooled them.
Oh, brilliant.
That's what
Very
we
good.
want. But good game, lads. That was really good. I hope people at home enjoyed that and see that it's a good game, Hyper. It is. It's the same game, but it's just that little bit longer and you know. But I think quite useful for maybe learning to spot longer words, learning to spot your nines. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
They come up quite regularly. You're missing 10s and 11s, but you go, yeah, I got that quite easy 9. You know.
Yeah.
Makes it a little bit easier when you go back to standard, I think so. Right.
I agree. I think it expands. I mean, rather than getting the same boring 8s and 9s on the normal nine-letter game, when you've got 12, it just gives you a bit more test. Yeah. But the maths suck for me. But I like these conundrums. We're not enzymologists. That's outrageous. Fired. Very good. No, I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. That was really good. So you're gonna stick around. So we're gonna stay right. So Callum, great win. You can put your feet up. I'll maybe set up a practice game against you then, Callum, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure.
The next one.
Let's hop on to that.
Okay. It'll be easy enough. If you hop on, I can do it because if you've done it once, it seems to remember what you did the last time. It's easy enough.
Oh, so you've got it set up. I just await your.
No, as soon as you come on and I try to set it up, it'll remember. It's almost like it goes, "Oh, you want another one of those?"
Yep.
Whenever you do custom, it seems to sort of have a bit of a memory of it.
So obviously, make sure that I am the same player as.
Yeah, exactly. As long as. Okay. I'll be player 2, so it's. Yeah. Full custom. Everything's populated already with C1s. Yeah. Okay. Send a challenge. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. So we're in.
Got it.
Guys. That was really good. I hope that whets your appetite there, lads. Watching them.
It was great. Good, thank you. Yeah, it beats watching QVC.
Stay off that. That's just addictive now. That just shows you more money than sense. That now, if you're watching.
You're joking, right?
Have you ever watched that at 2 or 3 in the morning? It's just the same drunk old people buying every single item.
That's no way to talk about Damian.
Cheers, Fiona. How old are you, by the way? That's rude to ask what we're age.
It's not winner stays on, Callum. Sorry, I was writing your name up there going, Callum's our current champion. He has to be dethroned now.
Put them all on.
So it's Stephen Reed is player 1, isn't that right?
Are you still on a trumpet in this, or have you given up?
Yeah, no, I'm still doing that. Yeah, I'm living in Belfast at the moment. I'm on to a mastermind at the moment, which is being made over here. So, yeah, I mean, I've not dared play it over the lockdown. All my neighbours would probably kill me, but as if life wasn't hard enough for them already. But yeah, but no, it's been nice.
If you're in Belfast, change it to the flute.
No.
Yeah, play the sash, man. They love you then. They love you up Sandy Row there if you play the sash. There you would.
Our office is on Sandy Row, yeah.
Is it?
Pretty much, yeah. So.
Yeah, I stayed at a hostel there, and the guy he says, "Right, you come out of here, don't turn left, right? Don't turn left. Go right. Go right."
Yeah, good advice.
So, right, we're into best of luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Best of order in the crowd and all that. And we have no cheat, no YouTube's open, none of that. All closed. Down for concentrate on the game. Pen and paper in front of you.
All I've got is your face.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be worse, Innis. Could be worse now. Okay, so Stephen, take it away. Your letters, please.
Right. Let's start with CV7.
CV7. Okay. My nomenclature is catching on. That's good.
Yeah.
So you have R, I, T, E, S, good so far, E, and V,
Consonant.
An X.
Vowel.
An I.
Consonant.
An
A vowel.
an O.
And another consonant.
Okay, and a final P, and that's hyper zoom down. Okay, Stephen.
9.
9. And Innis?
I'll stick with a 9.
You stick with the 9. You're 9, Stephen?
Improvise.
Improvise. And Innis?
I have oximeters. I'm wondering about oximetries.
You have oximeters is what you're playing, is it? Oximeters.
Yes.
Okay. And you were thinking of oximetries. Well, Callum?
Yeah, oximetry is there, and it's
Your instinct was right.
Not sure if it's a mass noun or not, but the dictionary has gone on a whim to go with yes on this one. You can have it.
Well, to hell with it.
There was one
yours was mine. Improvise as well. I had improvise as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one other 10 there. Is a peritomies, however you pronounce it. Yeah, that. So yeah, 10 was best there. I'm lucky.
Okay, so two good 9s. Scores on the board, Innis. Better than a big 0 to start with. Then.
Yes.
So right, round 2 is your letters, please.
I don't know what the jargon for saying it is, but can I have 4 consonants, 3 vowels?
Okay. N, T, R, and S. Maybe Stephen, you could turn off your keyboard noises.
That's me. Sorry, I've
Callum, sorry.
I've just turned it down. Yeah.
E,
Just
U, and A.
Consonant, please.
Q.
A vowel.
No.
Consonant, please.
Another R.
A consonant.
A G.
And I'll try a vowel.
All right, okay, and a final A. And that's hyper zoom down. Innis.
10.
10. And Stephen?
Yeah, I think I got 10.
Okay. So yours, please, Innis.
Guarantors.
Guarantors, okay.
Yeah.
And Stephen?
You'll have to excuse my handwriting. So.
I can see it, guarantors. So, Callum?
Yep, guarantors was there, and it was the only 10. I do wonder, Innis, were you hoping for an I at the end there?
I don't know what I was hoping for it for, but yeah, that was kind of what
Was
felt
there a
good.
12 if you got an I then, was there?
If you got something, Callum. Orange quiz.
Orange
quiz.
quiz.
That's what you're thinking. Yeah.
I thought you were after that. Yeah.
I knew there'd be something. Yeah.
Orange quates.
Orange quits. It's a bird.
Tropical bird, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. Quits. Okay. No, I was stuck on just outranges, the standard 9, that kind of stuff. That's why I find it's good for. It's good for getting those kind of 9s that you'd be really happy with in standard, you know? So.
Yeah.
But I always get beaten by these guys who can get 10s. So.
Yeah, I saw outranges at the start, and I only saw guarantors like 2 seconds before the end. I didn't even know if there were enough letters for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good shout. And it is your pick again, please, Stephen. So let me just update the score. So that was 2 9s, wasn't it? 18 each. And it's your pick, please.
Okay, CV7 again.
CV7, okay, is N O L I Z A and H
And consonant.
M,
Vowel.
another A,
Consonant.
an N,
A vowel.
a U,
And a consonant.
okay, and a final V, and that's hyper zoom down. Not the prettiest one. How did you get on?
Just 7.
7, and Innis?
6.
6. Your 6 is?
Moulin.
Moulin, okay. And Stephen, your
And
7?
Inhuman.
Inhuman, that's the one I saw.
Very
there.
nice.
So yeah, there was a few 7s, Callum.
Yeah, quite a
bit
lot
weird.
of there actually, surprisingly. But it was a difficult selection. Perhaps the only other ones that are relatively normal words are nominal and unional.
Yeah,
And then
they're all a bit
of
weird.
others. You might have seen Mahonia as if you play a lot of Countdown, but
Omniana.
yeah.
What's Omniana? Sounds like a soap or something, doesn't
Lots
it?
of nominals and inhumans in the chat.
Yeah.
Right, good. So, Stephen taking a surprise lead there now. So,
I'm not surprised.
25 to 18, and we are into the first numbers, which is Innis's. Your pick, please.
Can I have 2 large and however many small?
And so your numbers are 1, 7, 3, and another 3, 8, another 8, 100, and a 150. Your target, it's quite a distance. 9,443. And that's zoomed down. Okay, 9443.
Yes, 4 for 3.
Okay, and Stephen?
Yeah, 9443.
Okay, so how did you get it, Innis?
8 times 8 minus 1 is 63.
So you got your 63, okay. Minus 1. Sorry, minus 1. 63.
It sounds like you already know where I'm going, but
I do.
150 times that should hopefully be 9450.
150, yeah, is 9450, yes.
And minus 7.
And take the 7, okay. Cool. Stephen?
Yeah, same way.
Exactly the same way. I did a convoluted way of getting my 63 by 8 minus 3 is 5 times the 8 is 40 minus the 3 is 37. Take it off the 100 for the 63.
Oh, wow.
I was doing way too many more steps than I needed to. So
Paul, your scores
Yeah.
are out by 1. It should be 26-19.
Yeah, I think you gave us 9 for guarantors instead of 10.
oh, it was a 10. Sorry, lad. Sorry. 26-19. That was 26-19. So 36.
Not used to giving out 10 points in the letters round.
Yeah.
Or 9 for that matter.
I know. Yeah, it's just weird. It was weird putting up that 11 that time as well. Just so. But as those of you who are regular viewers will know, I get this wrong all the time. So you've all these other jobs. The scorekeeping is kind of the last one on your mind, really. So But I have you guys. That's what.
Yeah,
Paul,
well,
is any
I had it right and corrected it to be wrong. So
If it's any consolation, we get
keeping up. So
we get wrong scores on Countdown every single program.
Do you? And whose job is it to update them?
The scorers.
Right, you have
computer. And if you got 7 and Callum got 6, they just press 7 on the side of the screen.
Yeah,
it goes on automatically. They don't even need to add it up. But still, we still get mistakes like that.
So they had one job and they still get it wrong, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, but I think it's concentration. That's all.
It is, yeah, of course, yeah. It is. I know, but I'm doing 5 other jobs at least, so
exactly.
That's my excuse.
When you nip off to play that keyboard, it's spectacular.
Right, now we are into round 5, so it's Innis's letters this time.
Okay, I'll again have 4 consonants and 3 vowels.
Okay, 4 consonants and 3 vowels are S, W, T, and H, E, U, and A.
Consonant, please.
An M.
And a vowel.
Another A.
Consonant.
A J.
Consonant again.
A G.
And a consonant, please.
Okay, and a final P, and that's hyper zoom down.
Wow.
Okay, Innis, how did you get on there?
Only a 7 that I'm confident with.
7, okay. And Stephen?
I'll stick with a 7 then.
Okay, so you're 7, Innis.
Gatos.
Gatos, okay. And Stephen?
And wastage.
And wastage, okay. So 2 safe 7s. There were a few 8s, Callum.
Stumpage.
That's a good one. Yes, that's one of them.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's a cricket thing. Was that the one you were thinking of, Innis, perhaps?
I had that and also swampage. I didn't know which one was less ridiculous.
Yeah, swampage is not in there.
Okay.
Clearly, Lexico guys have never seen Shrek. Stumpage is in there, so they must be cricket fans. There was 2 others as well. There was a Dutages, which looks like it's misspelt to me. I always think A and J should have a D in between them, but apparently not. And gamma hues, which is a word I've seen Elliot Meller get a few times.
Hues, but the U and the E are the wrong way round as well. Gamma hues.
Yeah, just because Elliot can get it doesn't mean you should think you should be able to get it.
Yeah. No, never heard of them.
You're setting the bar a little high there, yeah. If you expect to get everything out, Elliot gets.
Rob Foster got Gamma Hughes in chat.
Yeah, if it's any consolation, I also had stumpage written down, and I wouldn't have gone for it unless you did.
43-36, is that right? Yes.
Yes.
That's what I've got.
Oh. We're into round 6, which is back to Stephen then, please.
Yeah, CV7 again.
Okay, we are. S, I, D, I, R, U, and M.
And a consonant.
An S.
Vowel.
Another U.
Consonant.
A T.
A vowel.
An A.
And another vowel.
Okay, and a final. Maybe a welcome E. And that's zoomed down. Stephen?
9.
9. Okay, and Innis?
9 as well.
Okay, Stephen, your 9, please.
Muderates.
Muderates. Okay, and Innis?
Tiramisu's.
Tiramisu's, the one that Zarte didn't play.
Remember
that?
He did play it, didn't he?
No, he played
No,
Tiramisu.
it was, Thomas Carey played it.
Oh, right. Oh, fair enough. Don't tell him.
Yeah, Mouse played it, didn't he? So Zarte would have got some stupidly ridiculous 160 odd score if he played that or something, wouldn't he?
He went for Matsuri, I think.
Which is a brilliant. Matsuri is a brilliant 8, but wow.
Not as good as Tiramisu's.
Okay, so those are 2 good 9s, but there was more, Callum.
Yeah, there was 110. It's another one where you're never sure whether or not it's a mass noun, but it's auteurisms. So like the metri, words ending in ism, is very inconsistent in the dictionary as to whether or not you can put S on them.
That's a very questionable plural,
auteurisms.
There you go. I don't know. Maybe
there you go. That's what the game we play, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it wouldn't fly on Damian's show, but Paul's allowing it.
It's not my show, but I wouldn't have redonation.
Yeah, it's like just donate, will you? Don't give it back. Don't donate twice. Donate once.
I'm just concerned that Innis, you've not eaten tea tonight because you've had gatto and tiramisu.
Yeah.
You got food on the brain.
It's on my mind.
Food, but food's a big weakness for a lot of people, a lot of players. It's the food questions, the food words are the hard ones.
You think that was bad? I had mustard eyes written down.
Mustard eyes.
7 in it, 52. Yeah, 52-45. Is that right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. That's what I've got.
All good. So we're into round 7, which is Innis's, please.
4 consonants, 3 vowels.
Okay, and they are P, T, N, and S, E, O, and U.
Consonant, please.
A D.
And another consonant.
A G.
A vowel.
An O.
Consonant, please.
Another D.
And consonant, please.
Okay, and a final C. And that's ZoomDown. So, Innis.
I'll just say 8.
8. Stephen?
I'll try an 8 then.
Okay. So your 8, please, Innis.
Outspend.
Outspend.
Unposted.
Unposted. Well, those were the 2 I have. I assume they're both valid.
Yeah, I'll just double check on posted. Seems as Stephen was uncertain, but
pretty sure they're both in. They'd be pretty
First class.
Standard.
Yeah,
I think.
fine.
There was more.
Yeah, there was a 10 there as the maximum, which is pseudodont.
Okay, yeah.
Is that a false tooth?
I think it's a type of animal of some kind, but
near enough. Maybe it's an animal.
It's where the word comes from, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a dinosaur.
Anyone get that in the chat, Bads? Anyone in the chat get?
I doubt it.
No. Pretty rare word that, isn't it?
Yeah. As for 9s, we don't have
no 9s, were there?
10 was the maximum, but I would have guessed post-coded. I don't know if that is a word.
Coded.
But yeah. I'm sure someone in chat got a 9. There will be a 1 hiding there somewhere, and there's some
one person. So Tom Stevenson has queried unstooped, but otherwise 8's all round.
Pretty sure there is no word on stooped.
Stooped.
So yeah, maybe there was no 9.
Right, so tight game and only 7 points in it, lads.
Ray Wilding has confirmed that postcoded was the only 9.
Postcoded, well done, Callum. You're on fire.
Just psyching out my potential opponents.
That's it. That's how to win psychological warfare from your couch. Right, so
Yeah,
we are into the last numbers round, and it is going to be Stephen's numbers, isn't that right? You have that
Right.
pick.
Well, given that we're showcasing hyper, let's pick a selection that you can't pick in normal. 6 large.
6
Unless
large.
Okay.
6 large, lads. Okay, so you're too small, shall we say? 7 and 5. Now let me just look and see. So what are they? 25, 50. Okay. So you have a 25, a 50.
It's brutal.
A 75, 100, a 150.
That's brutal.
And a 200. Okay, so they're all pretty clear. You have them. You have your 6 large and your 2 small.
Is that 5 and 7? Is it?
5 and 7.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
is there.
right.
Sorry, yeah, 5 and
No
7 on those ones. Now your target. 3, 4, 6, 6, and that's zoomed down. Well, so Stephen, 3, 4, 6, 6.
I think I've got 3, 4, 6, 8 not written down.
Got 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, Innis, a chance.
Oh, well, I'll say 3, 4, 6, 5 in that case.
3, 4, 6, 5. Take it away.
Okay. 75 minus 25 is 25.
70. Sorry, say that again. 75 minus what?
50 is 25.
Yes. Yeah.
I said that wrong, sorry, but that's what I meant.
Yeah.
And then 25 divided by 25 is 1.
1. Yeah.
100 minus 1 is 99.
Yeah.
And 7 times 5 is 35. And hopefully that times 99.
Times 35. That's the way I had it. Was 3, 4, 6. Sorry, 3, 4, 6, 5. 1 away. But it was possible. Did anybody get it? Anyone in the chat get it? It looks pretty convoluted, but it's there. No? Not hearing any response? No?
There are a couple of people have said they've got it, but have not posted any method.
All right. So
Ray's
we'll
posted a method, but I don't know if he got it or if it's a close one. But
Okay. The way Carl Vorderman has it, it's pretty convoluted.
It will be.
She starts off with the 7 5s are 35. 7 5s are 35. Times 75 is 2625. Take it off 25 and 2600. Multiplied by 200 for 520,000. I think, isn't it? 520,000, yeah. Take off 100 for 51,990. 900 and divide by 150.
Jeez.
I must say, Ray's method is slightly nicer.
3, 4, 6, 6. So I hope you were able to follow that. That was pretty convoluted.
No.
Yeah.
Ray's method doesn't, go up into 6 figures, thankfully. So.
Yeah, there was a slightly simpler way of doing it. No, by no means easy, but yeah, you didn't have to show off like Carol there.
There was. You think was there a way of getting another one the way we had gone?
No, there was a way of getting to 3,500 while retaining the 25, the 7, and the means to make a 2.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay.
Right. I see. Okay. Well done. If anybody got that, that was pretty hard. So that was Innis with 7 points to tie up the scores. 60-60. Couldn't be much tighter, lads. It's good drama. This is what we want to see. So, I turn off my screen and get my
Boys?
Paul, it's
Hyper
number
Man.
4 on the list. not
yeah,
number
hold on.
3.
I
Okay.
double clicked into my bloody credit card there instead. Hold on. Right. It's number 3. So
No, it's number
the first
4.
one.
Number 4. Number 3 came up earlier today, and somebody's practicing.
Okay, so we're doing number 4. Okay.
Just a reminder to say buzz and don't say the answer straight away.
Okay. Best of luck, Stephen.
Yeah, good luck.
Takes forever writing this out, like. Still quicker than countdown, right enough, you know. For their old repeat conundrums, a bit slow there, you know. Wow. Right, just check. I have 12 letters. Okay, I'll go to my conundrum position. So. Best of luck, lads. You are actual lads tonight. Real lads, not just Irish lads. So, okay. You will hear the music and then you'll see the screen. Best of luck.
Buzz. Impertinence.
Very good.
Very good.
Excellent.
Well played.
Art was racing there, honestly. It's genuinely, I'm keeping a straight face, but it's really tense. Wow.
You did well to remember to say buzz rather than do a Cammy and blurt it out.
Yeah.
You didn't see the show the other night, but Cammy was like, yeah, he blurted it out. He just wanted to say it so. But
I didn't say it, but I can understand the feeling.
Imagine. So well done. And commiserations, Stephen.
Yeah, fair enough.
You nearly had him. Sorry, I'll turn my mic around the right way. You nearly had him.
Fair enough. I'm happy it was as close as it was, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I think your inclusion was well justified, Stephen. You could have been playing in the final yourself. So I think you've proven me right, if anything.
Well,
good game.
I'm glad you had that amount of confidence, at least.
I did, yeah, of course. No, well, you're a talented man. You're well recognized within the community as being a very clever guy. So a bit of a force to be reckoned with, no matter whatever you're playing. So you know it's a good trait to have. I like people who are competitive in whatever they do. It's it's a good. That's the enjoyment I think you get from these type of pursuits, is that intense competition. You know?
Yeah, it gives you a chance to play new formats. That's all.
Yeah. Does well done on that six large. I didn't think we'd ever get that. Didn't think that would ever be allowed on anyone's screen. You know,
well, someone had to do it.
Did the numbers drop off there, Fiona, when that 6 large came up?
No, we were all good.
Terrible for the ratings, that I'd say the old 6 large. What? Jeez. I don't come on here to watch this.
I was ready to hang up and just go and get my cake when you said 6 large.
It actually scared me less than the 8 small. The 8 small is a bitch.
Oh yeah,
don't
get Callum any ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 6 large in hyper is easier than 4 large in normal.
You think? I hate 4 large. There's not enough operations for me. Just can't do it. Can't see it. But I'm just lazy. I need to play a lot more. It's one, when you just have it's my weakness. I just don't like playing it. I'm never going to get any better unless I do start playing it. So.
When you buzzed this, given that you had ghetto and tiramisu, I thought you were going to say mince pie.
Oh.
But,
No. Final score 60-70. That was a really, really good game, lads. Very, very, very
fantastic.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Our final is probably the one people expected, but it's maybe in different circumstances, which is Callum versus Innis. So people have been dying a few years to see this game. So
Well, I think Innis is player 1 as he had the higher score.
Is that how it works?
I would say so.
Okay.
Although it's an old 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's as long as does player 1 have the advantage?
It's just a 15.
Is it an old 15? I have to set this up.
I
now,
thought it was just a normal 15 rounder.
Well, the hyper format on Apterus is an old 15 rounder, but there's no reason we have to do that. I mean, well, Innis might want that because it's one fewer.
Yeah, exactly. I think we do have to do that.
We should do the format on Apterus. I didn't realise. In that case, Stephen should choose Innis should choose whether he's player 1 or player 2.
Yeah, because one player gets 2 numbers picked and one only gets 1. So Innis
is that what we're doing?
Which one is the one that gets 2 numbers picked?
Yeah, I think it's player 2 who gets both.
We had someone who's worked on Countdown for many years to help as well.
Fiona, have you got your bag there with your balls in it?
I have. No, I haven't. I returned them to the football draw
so you
tin.
can put 2 numbers in there. If we get a 2-number random number generator for 2 numbers. Toss a coin. So who what? Yeah. So I need to set this up then, Callum.
Oh, actually, it's fair. It's fair for it to be Innis. Like he met the qualifying.
Stephen, you're still on. I'll set this up against you, Stephen, if you don't mind. Then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll set this up against.
Well, we're setting up. May I just disappear for 2 minutes to go and mixture it?
Okay, sure. So yeah, so what are the rounds then, lads? What are the rounds for the final? It's going to be.
I think it goes like 4 letters and then numbers, then another 4 letters numbers, then 3 letters numbers.
Oh, it's like the show at the moment. It's like where the birthday championship they're playing. So the numbers are on rounds 5, 10, and 14.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And letters, numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Letters, numbers, and then same again. Really, is it just letters, numbers?
No, I think you've. It should have been 4 lots of letters and a number.
That's what I did.
Okay, sorry.
But you can't go up. You can't go
first
back.
2 parts, 4 L's and an N.
So it's
3 L's, N, and C.
Yeah. So it's 4 L's and numbers, 4 L's and numbers, 3 L's and a numbers, and a conundrum.
Yep.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
So, have we decided who's going to be player 1 then?
Well, I'm going to shamelessly take the player 2 slot for the extra numbers pick.
Are you?
I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Alan went to the bathroom at the wrong time then, so you nabbed that. You bagsied it in the old traditional style.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just change these around. You're a player 2 then, Innis, is that right? So Callum versus Innis.
Yeah, if you're letting me get away with this, then yeah.
I am.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
you think 6 large was bad. Callum likes 8 small.
Yeah, exactly. That's very much a factor in my decision here.
Yeah, I'm glad Innis is getting 2 numbers picks too, because I do like 8 small, but twice would be a bit much. So. Yeah.
So this is very noble of you.
Yeah, YouTube would ban us for that, Callum.
Yeah.
They have filters to detect that kind of play. Right, so we'll be into it. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Yeah, good luck, Innis.
Good luck.
And we will take it away. Is that light a bit? No, it's okay. All right, so Callum, your pick, please.
Cool. 5 consonants, please.
5 consonants. T, R, G, P, and S.
And I will have 4 vowels, please.
U, E, A, O.
Let's have a consonant, please.
A B.
And a vowel, please.
An I.
And let's have a final consonant, please.
Okay, and a final D, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, so Callum.
I've got 9.
9, and Innis.
9 as well.
Okay, so yours, please, Callum.
Posigrade.
Posigrade. Okay, all right. Yes.
Gastropub.
A gastropub. Okay.
Check me out.
Nothing wrong with any of those 2, are there? Anyone? No objections. But
Those are fine.
There was more.
Yeah, there was subrogated for 10.
Subrogated. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, subrogated. Well done if you got that at home. Very good. So off the mark now. It's 9. Good solid 9. 9 each. And it is Innis. Your pick, please.
4 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
Okay, they are S, Y, V, and R. U,
sorry, go on. Sorry.
U, A, and E.
Ignore me. Consonant, please.
Okay. W.
Do it again.
And a consonant, please.
A G.
Vowel.
An E.
Consonant.
Q.
And a consonant, please.
Okay. And another G. And that's ZoomDown. How did you get on?
I'll stick with a 7.
Okay, stick with the 7. And Callum?
I'll risk an 8.
Okay, so your safe 7, please, Innis.
Swagger.
Swagger, okay. Will you still be swaggering after Callum's 8?
I'm going to try swaggery.
Yeah, thought you might.
Oh, swaggery.
Well, there was 1 8. It was re-gauges.
Oh.
Re-gauges, so. Innis, you retained that swagger.
I do.
Your swagger wins.
And continuing the food theme, eggy quavers.
I
don't like that flavour particularly.
Eggy quavers, yeah. Egg and cheese. So, Innis, good, safe, good, well played there. That was your 7, so 16. 16 to 9. And it's Callum's letters, please.
Okay, 5 consonants, please.
They are bad start. It's an X, an S, M, P, and N.
And 4 vowels, please.
And they are O, A, and 2 I's.
Let's have a vowel, please.
Third I.
Okay, consonant, please.
Another P.
And let's finish with a consonant, please.
Okay, and a final L. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, so Callum.
I think I've got an 8.
An 8, okay. And Innis?
I'm not sure, but I'll try an 8.
Okay, so Callum, your 8, please.
Monilias.
Monilias with 3 I's. Monilias. Do you want to spell that?
No, there's just 2 I's in it, so it's Moniilias.
Monilias, okay. Monilias. And yours, Innis?
Kind of backwards, but hopefully you can see that there.
No,
Monilias. I don't want to be the one to break the bad news. I'll leave that to Stephen.
Yeah, you needed to swap the L and the N around. Molinias.
Oh, really?
Right spelling.
Why are we both thinking that?
I think Monilia is a word. Maybe it takes an E as
oh yeah, Monilii. Yes, you're absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I was uncertain of it. I didn't
So
know
the wrong
millennia was a
plural
thing at
that
all.
time. All right, so bad
Oh,
luck,
dear.
gentlemen. You were onto something there. But I was surprised that you both went for the same one, isn't it?
The audience are probably throwing things and telling us to go off.
The only one I recognise from but alpinism maybe.
Yeah, that's
policeman, which is a right Scottish word, the policeman. But
yeah, alpinism is the only one that's even vaguely close to being an actual word.
Are you saying the postman's not a real word? How dare you?
It's like I'm getting an English person to say policeman. What's that? What's a policeman?
Yes.
Yeah, Rob got your millennials. So.
Millennials, well done.
Only one to get an 8, so.
Well done if you got an 8 there. Very good. Oh, that round, lads. Nothing on the board. That's a rarity. Okay, and we're into round 4, which is Innis's letters again, please.
4 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
Okay. D, T, N, and H, E, U, and I.
Consonant, please.
Z.
And a vowel.
An O.
Consonant.
An R.
Vowel.
An A.
And a final vowel, please.
Okay, and final E. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, Innis.
10.
10, confidently said. Callum?
Yeah, 10.
Okay, you're 10, please, Innis.
Authorized.
Authorized.
And if you can see it.
Yeah, we can see the authorized version there. What was the one you were thinking of, Callum, there? I can see it on your screen.
Untheorized. I doubt it. That's
Is the only 11.
Oh, no.
Dictionary is silly.
Yeah.
Untheorized. Yeah. Well,
see, Innis was picking for unauthorized, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Then they had a 12.
Exactly. Though you would have got it too.
Yeah. So you wanted a final U then? If you had a final U, it was unauthorized. I was walking away thinking that in my head, and I was like thinking it's unauthorized, isn't it? It's not on yet. Right. So
I was toying with deauthorized. Obviously rubbish.
Can you have deauthorized? That was what I would have played.
Well, no, because that's 11 letters, and untheorized was the only 11.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
that's a no then.
A 10 there. So that's 19 to 26, isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah, 1926. We're into the numbers, which is going to be Callum's numbers, please.
So I'll stick to my promise, and I'll have 8 small, please.
Okay. 8 small coming up, and they are typically 8, 6, 9, and 1, 7, 10, 2, and 5. Your target 2078, and that's ZoomDown. So, Callum, 2078?
Yeah, I've got it. The writing down's a bit crap because my pen ran out halfway through, so I might have to prepare first.
Okay, Innis?
I haven't finished writing it down, but I think I have it as well.
Okay, so...
My writing out is legible enough. So.
Do you want me to, I'll finish writing it.
Yeah, we'll go for you. We'll go for you first then, Innis. Okay.
Right, okay.
We'll go for yours.
7 times 5 times 10 is 350.
It is.
Minus 2 is 348. Times 6 is I can't do this in my head.
2088.
2088, thank you.
2088, yeah.
Minus 9 and 1.
have
Good.
the 9 and the 1. Okay,
Very good.
So 7, 8.
Right at the
Callum?
end.
So I had 6 times 7 minus 1 gives you 41. Times that by 5 and add 2 for 207. Times that by 10 and add 8.
Well done, both.
70. That's a nice standard way of
Getting
doing
you
it there. That's
Excellent.
good. Oh, I'm gonna use my mic again.
What was your way, Carol?
Carol. For me. Christ. Just turn that off. I didn't have a way. Somebody wants to call out that way?
No.
So did anybody get that in the chat? Any different ways?
Yep, quite a fair number of people. Yeah, I can see about 3 different methods or so. So yeah, a lot of people in the chat got it. So well done to them.
Good.
Emergency rescue tape. Just in case that happens again.
Unlucky, Callum. 95% of the time, that would have got you 10 points on me, but
Yeah.
or so that one had the 10 and everything helped a lot.
Cool.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That's
At
a
least
nice
we
standard
got,
way of
to
doing
see,
it. I
we
like
got
that.
to see 8 small and 6 large on the hyper thing, so that's good.
That's true.
Okay, so we are into round. So that was 10 points each. 29-36. Yeah. We're into round 6, and that is going to be Innis's letters, please.
Okay, 4 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
There are S, P, T, T, O, U, and another O,
Vowel, please.
an E,
Consonant.
a D,
Consonant.
an N,
Consonant.
an L.
And another consonant, please.
Okay, and a final L. And that's ZoomDown. Is it? No, it ain't. It is now. Okay, so where's my pen? Okay, how'd you get on?
9, I think.
And Callum?
I also think 9, but I'm not sure.
All right, so you're 9, Innis.
Unspooled.
Unspooled, Callum.
Mine was unspotted.
Unspotted and unspooled. So, you can deliver the good news this time, Stephen?
Yep, they're both in.
Very good. And that was the max? 9
Yep.
was the best?
There were 3 other 9s: outposted, unplotted, and outpolled.
38-45, and we are into round 7. That's Callum's letters, please.
5 consonants, please, Paul.
5 consonants. Okay. N, W, T, H, and L,
And 3 vowels, please.
O, A, and A,
Consonant, please.
and R,
Consonant, please.
and S,
And let's finish with.
no, you've 2 left.
Oh, am I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I only said 3 vowels, didn't I? So let's have another vowel then.
Okay, that's an E.
And then now let's have another vowel, please.
All right, and a final I, and that's ZoomDown. Okay. How'd you get on?
10.
10. And Innis?
10.
Okay, so you're 10, please, Callum.
Lion hearts.
Lion hearts, very nice. Are we looking at 2 lion hearts here?
Not very clearly, but yes.
Yeah, no, that's clear now. As soon as you speak, it goes to your camera, you see, and we can see you up close then.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking at the word arse spelled out in the selection.
Oh, yeah.
I did not see that.
For a while?
Well,
ass. I love ass. But yeah, there was so nice 10s. There was a few more 10s.
Yeah, there were 4 more 10s. Alienators, senatorial, rationales, and inhalators.
Inhalators, yeah. No, I wouldn't have got any of them. I'd have been sitting there happy on my 9 and then lose. It's getting that 10. That 10 is very elusive, I think, in these. It's but it must take a little bit of practice to sort of be familiar with them all.
Yeah, North Wales is not one of those 10s.
No, North Wales is definitely not valid. So the scores at
North Wales.
48 to 55, isn't that correct?
Mm-hmm.
It was a 10, wasn't it, you got?
Yep, that's what I've got.
Yeah, okay. And I think we'll take a little break there. So we're halfway through the final. Will we speak to Damian Eadie if he's here? Damian, are you
I'm still here, yeah, sure.
How are you? Have you been getting on? Tell us what's been happening in your life recently since lockdown happened.
In my life, what, personally or work?
Oh well, your career as well. I mean, what's been going on? Is there anything you can tell us?
We can't obviously we can't do anything about filming the show until old Boris gives us the all clear on what we can and can't do. We've got issues with social distancing with cameramen, because some of our studio shots where the cameramen are right close to each other, obviously Dictionary Corner, aren't six feet apart. So there's lots of things we're still trying to sort of wait and see what the parameters are that we can actually work to. We're hoping to get back to studio in July. But then again, it's all up in the air on what I think every couple of weeks they change the rules, don't they? They bring out new guidelines. Yeah. So we're still sort of waiting on sort of God to tell us what we can and can't do, you know. It's difficult.
Are you keen to get back yourself? Are you?
Oh Christ, yeah. I mean, sorry for blessing me. We've been. Right. I think it was March the 14th when we did our studio block on the second day, and we stood down because of the situation. Yeah. So it's 2 months, which is a hell of a long time. And prior to the 2 months of being not working in studio, we had a big absence for Rachel having a baby.
That's right.
So we're well down on our quota. We've probably done, a tenth of what we would normally have done by now.
Yeah, no, it's been a funny old year, hasn't it?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Going. I mean, I suppose for Rachel, it's kind of worked out well. She gets a little bit of time to spend with Maven and all that now, doesn't she?
She's lovely. Yeah, she sends me FaceTimes all the time and things, and Nick sends abuse through his telephone. So everyone's happy. We're just waiting to get back to it. You know, that's all. Just, but obviously the ultimate thing is everyone's safe and everyone can work in the environment that they need to do. So we'll get there. I'm sure it will.
Okay, but are you amusing yourself around the house then, apart from QVC? Like, are you entertaining yourself and watching a bit of ZoomDown, are you, hopefully?
Yeah, I've varnished the fireplace, I've painted and cleaned everything. The place is spotless, honestly. To the point
all your jobs for the year
now. Nauseating, you know. Yeah, but I let everybody else. You just try and find a way of filling your day. Most of mine revolves around boozing after lunchtime.
Oh, it does, mate. Yeah, well, maybe not that bad, but come 5 o'clock, yeah, there's a glass of wine in my hand. Pretty much every night now, so you know. But I think that's all right, as long as we do the exercise that we're meant to. It's a funny time. We're going to remember this in years to come. It's going to, we'll look back and laugh, as they say. I think,
of course.
But we'll all get back to our day jobs pretty soon, and You know, but some people are enjoying it, and I think it's changing probably the way things are gonna happen going forward now. Maybe your permanent procedures in the studio are going to be different now.
Big time. I think a lot of people have discovered the benefits of working from home as well. Now you've got things like this with Zoom and WhatsApp and FaceTime and emails. You don't have to be on location anymore. You can just do things from anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big change for a lot of people, I reckon.
Well, obviously you need your perfect controlled studio environment to make a TV program. That does help. You know, you can't do it without that. You can't do it from home, no matter how good a technology you have.
Well, we're thinking of
be the same.
If we don't manage to take off in July, we're thinking of doing a version where Nick's sat on his bog seat, you know, and Rachel's out. We'll just do it that way, you know, on Twitter or whatever, one of those things, and just knock it together, you know.
That's it.
Yeah, but we'll be okay.
Sure, we've proven, man. There's an appetite for it. Any countdown, like, you know, put on countdown, people will come and play it. Like the watch.
I've got to say, this is great. This is a great innovation. Doing it on because I'm pretty new to all this social media stuff on the screens.
Yeah,
it's a great innovation to be able to see you do the board. And all these guys on this other screen with their faces. I think it's really good.
I think that's the best bit, isn't it? Because that's what we do. If we can't get a solution, we can offer it to a sort of, you know, like a live YouTube audience, and they're playing along. And it's
really good what you've done. I'm sort of grateful but thankful you've done it, because it's keeping the whole thing alive. It's brilliant.
Well, that's what it is. We're not, like, you know, we're not competing with anyone. It's all in the love of countdown. We all love the game, and it's you know, it's been good. I imagined if only a few people would enter. And we got far too many entrants, you know, people. So there will be people lose out, and it's the same as, I'm sure it's the same with you guys. You get far too many applications, and then you have to try and sort of work out who's going to beat who, and maybe who, you know, what will be good games.
We've had a massive upsurge over the lockdown situation of people who thought, I'm sat at home now, you know, my bucket list or whatever they want to call it, and they finally sent the application form off, and it's going through the roof with a number of people who are, and we still got the team who are doing the auditions at the moment, and they're playing through like mad. So we've got contestants now to last us about 1,000 years.
Right,
it's crazy.
Okay. You know? So there's no chance of me getting back on soon. Then is that what you're saying?
Mate, I don't even know what you were on last. It's all a blur to me. I can't even remember. I remember the handsome boy down there. I forget his name, with the white top.
James,
that Rick Astley with remember James being on. Man, you've grown up so much.
I was an obnoxious 16-year-old, and oh gosh, I had a whale of a time. But yeah, I look back and cringe on how I was.
What age are you now, James?
Pardon, sorry.
What age are you now?
I'm 21.
Wow, so is it that long ago? Wow, crikey.
Yeah.
He must be due another crack then, Damian. What do you think?
Your whole voice has dropped. It sounds like you've become a sort of corporal in the RAF or something.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast, Damian, don't they?
Listen, I remember Alan Saldana when he was like, you know, knee-high to a grasshopper.
He was my first countdown hero, he was.
Yeah. Connor and who's the other boy, Kai?
Yeah.
You come back and you see these big 6'3" guys with huge testicles and muscles.
Yeah, I know. You remember the boy. Yeah.
Frightening.
Exactly. Yeah.
Frightening.
We'll have to. Yeah, he's been around, I think, as well. Alan Saldana was never really part of any of the online groups or the co-eventing, was he?
He was very much a scrabbler. He got a job in the city managing a big hedge fund, I think. But his family were brilliant. They're lovely people.
He was in the news there recently for giving away most of his wealth or something. He gave away 2/3 of his wealth or something silly.
Who's this? Sorry,
Alan Saldana.
I saw that.
I don't read stuff like that, so I wouldn't know, to be honest. But if he has, it wouldn't surprise me.
Just very, very charitable. He's basically, you know, just a simple man. Said, I don't need it. I earn quite a lot of money, and I don't need it. I give it away.
His mum and dad brought him up really well, and Richard, who was a finalist in about 96, 97. They were a great family. They were really good people. Yeah,
he was the first.
Margarita was the mother, and she made me. She actually handmade me cushion covers for the house about 20 years ago, and I had them for years until the kids defecated all over them and ruined them. Lovely people, really nice people. Yeah.
Yeah, he was my first countdown hero. Now that's a long time ago, back 1988, maybe 87, 88, when I was about 12. And I remember thinking I wasn't as good as him, but I was better than his opponents. I was beating his opponents, but not maybe as badly as he was, but I was quite good then. I should have applied when I was 12, but long time ago. But that's good. So at least there's hope for the show anyway. It'll be July some stage. You just don't know how it's going to work then.
Well, we don't know if it's going to be July. That's what we're aiming for. And every time, if we want to film in July, we have to know that we've got the green light to do it by, at the very latest, maybe mid-June.
Right.
We can't turn it around in 2 weeks.
No, you need.
The problem with hotels and accommodation, whether they're going to be open, people got set. So it's all up in the air. We just have to wait and see.
They'll all be staying in your house then. You'll be putting them up.
No, I'm in Leeds, mate, and they're in the studios in Salford.
Well.
We'll be under a bush somewhere outside Nando's, sucking chicken bones between us.
Right, will we get on with this game? Thanks very much for that, Damian. Good to hear. Really good to hear from you. I hope people enjoyed that and they brought them a bit up to date on what's been happening with their favourite game. We'll get on with this cracker of a final. We're into round 8, and that is Innis's letters, please.
Okay, can I have 4 consonants, 3 vowels again?
You can, if I could stop moving into this. 1 second. Sorry, that was 4 consonants and 3 vowels. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
K, L, N, and D, A, O, and U.
Vowel, please.
Another O.
Consonant.
A B.
Consonant.
J.
And consonant, please.
Okay, and S. You one more.
Oh, let's say vowel.
Okay, and a final E. And that's ZoomDown. How'd you get on?
I'll stick with a 8.
Okay, Callum?
Yeah, I'm also going to stick with an 8.
Okay, yours please, Innis. Excuse me.
Unbooked.
Unbooked, okay. And Callum?
Unloosed.
Unloosed, okay. They sound pretty standard to me. Stephen, yeah?
I'm assuming so. The max was 9.
Caboodles.
Yep.
Oh,
Very
nice.
good.
Fitting the food theme, Dunkables.
Dunkables.
Oh, I've just
No.
been cooking my biscuits, but I ran out
Dunkables.
of them.
So can someone just check unloosed and unbooked were good there? Were they fine? I'm sure they are.
Unloosed and
Unbooked. Yeah.
un
Ran out of Dunkables.
unbooked is fine,
That's really okay.
and unloosed is also fine.
6 to 63, I make it. Yeah. 56 to 63, and we're into round 9, and that is Callum's letters, please.
Cool. 5 consonants, please.
They are R, C, D, G, and M.
And 3 vowels, please.
A, I, and E,
And another vowel, please.
an O,
Another vowel, please.
an E,
Let's have a consonant, please.
a C,
And a final consonant, please.
okay, and a final N. Let's zoom down. Okay, Callum?
10.
10, okay. Innis?
I only have 9.
Okay, and your 9 is?
Macedon.
Macedon. How do you spell that?
Macedone.
Macedon. Okay, it's a new one on me. And yours, please, Callum?
Something none of us are at the moment, a cinema goer.
Cinema goer.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Very, very nice indeed. I didn't think that was a one word, but...
Yeah,
nice
cinema goer is the only 10.
Oh.
Very good.
I would have tried concierged as the verb.
Concierge.
No. Okay, never mind.
No, unlucky. Good shout. Good shout, yeah. So, cinema goer, Callum. Was Macedon valid, everyone?
Yeah.
It is valid, okay. All right, so 2 good words. So that is change the scores in your favor. 66 to 63. Game on. And we're into round 10. So whose numbers is this? This is Innis's. No.
I think it is mine, yeah.
They're all Innis's numbers from now on.
Oh, you got the first in this. Okay, all right. So Innis, your numbers, please.
I'll have 2 large, please.
Okay, so you're 2 large, and your numbers are 10, 7, 9, and 2, 1, 6, and your large 2, 25, and 200. And your target 8090, and that's ZoomDown.
Yep, got it.
Okay, and Callum?
Yeah, I have it as well.
All right, so who wants to take it away? That'll be you, Innis, please.
6 minus 2 is 4.
Yes.
Times 200 is 800. Plus 9 is 809.
809.
And times 10.
Times 10. 8090. Callum?
Yes, same way. I don't know if you can make it out. It's very.
Yes, I can see you there. I can see.
I believe you.
I never go that way. It's funny. I always take the big number and just divide it straight into the target. I never use that. That's the simple way of doing it. But I always look for a 40 or something, and
you could interpret that as
look for a 40, add a 2, and then add a 10.
Well, that basically is it. 200 times 40. You just add the 9 before you times by the 10.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Suppose.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Cool. Won't argue with that. 10 points each. Okay, so 76 to 73. Now we're into round 11. Callum's letters, please.
Okay. Can I have 5 consonants, please?
Can. They are S, T, N, M, and R.
And 4 vowels, please.
O, I, A, E.
Let's have another vowel, please.
Okay, and that's an I.
Consonant, please.
F.
And let's finish with another consonant, please.
Okay, and a final N, and that's ZoomDown. you get on?
Try an 11.
Trying 11, okay.
I will also try an 11, but I'm not sure.
I was trying falsy 11s. I bet you mine's are wrong. So let's hear yours. So Callum, your 11, please.
Inseminator.
That wasn't mine. Inseminator, okay. And
that sounds good to me. I was trying refinations, which I'm not convinced about at all.
Refinations. Well, you can deliver the bad news then, maybe, Stephen.
Inseminator is good.
Very good.
The other one isn't.
Ah, well.
The other 11s?
The other 11s were nitrosamine and nitroamines.
Amine. And then you can see their nitroamines. Very good,
That's
Callum.
some advertising for Amazon you're doing there, Paul.
Yeah.
How?
Follow the arrow, yeah.
Yeah, I think they need
it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, ding, ding. Cool. Okay. Don't miss the trick. You've been watching a lot of Amazon recently, have you, Callum? Okay, so decisive there now. So 86 to 73, bit of a gap developing, Guinness.
See what I can do.
Not decisive yet, but significant, just to bear in mind. So we're into round 12. That is your letters, please.
4 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
4 consonants and 3 vowels. Okay. T, F, D, and R, A, O, and E.
Consonant, please.
An M.
And consonant.
An R.
And vowel.
Okay, and a U.
Consonant.
T.
And a final consonant. No, vowel, please. Sorry, vowel.
It's gone. It's a consonant.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry. And a final V.
Okay.
ZoomDown. Sorry about that.
No, it's my fault.
Sorry about that, but the technology had already advanced.
No, I was being a bit cheeky. Don't you?
Right, that's all right. You're allowed one.
Okay,
We're all allowed one. So how did you get on?
8.
8. Okay, and Callum?
Yeah, I'll stick with 8 as well.
Okay, so you're 8, please. Innis?
Fracture,
yes. Callum?
Femocrat.
Femocrat. Listen to the Femocrat. Oh, my word. Femocrat. Very good. That's a portmanteau word, obviously, then, Femocrat. Who does it describe? Just lady Democrat voters? Or is it more feminist than that? What is it?
I would guess it's like a state run by women. Would be a femocracy.
Yeah,
A female government.
Nothing to do with the Democratic Party.
That's purely a guess. Yeah.
A female government official who advocates feminist policies.
Okay. It is kind of pejorative then, is it? Or not? It's not pejorative, or it is?
Depends on where you're standing, I suppose.
Sounds pejorative, really. The sort of thing we'd call someone, but
yeah.
All right. Well, 2 good 8s, lads. There were a lot of other 8s there, Stephen. Do you want to call some of them out?
Yeah, there were 14 8s in total.
Oh, really?
Including reformat, outcraft, tortimer, favourer, frotteur.
A carve out. What's a carve out? Is that like a carve up of the spoils? A carve out? What's a carve out? Anyone got that? CARV, carve out. Carve out.
A carve out. The provision of what is necessary for the health, welfare, maintenance, and protection of someone or something.
What's a frotteur, James?
While you're there, James, frotteur.
Frotteur.
Yeah.
A frotteur is
Google.
It's a person who obtains sexual gratification by touching or rubbing against the clothed body of another person in a crowd.
Just wait till Argos reopens.
Whoa, that's
a perv. Perv. It's just it's a perv, right? He rubs himself against you. Right, okay. It's a very fancy word for one of those people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frotteur.
The tube in London generally.
Yeah. So they
Someone
won't
being
smile.
accused-
They won't smile, but they'll rub themselves against you. Okay. Right.
Someone being accused of being a pervert. I'm just going, how dare you? Right? How have you know I'm a frotteur?
I'm a frotteur. From a long line of frotteurs, I am. Yeah. It's my surname, Frotter. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Damian, we were considering the old pen cam, but you see when you're working with old technology like that, it just takes forever. Like, I don't mean the actual cam, I mean the book. When you're flicking through pages and pages. Remember Owen Jackson tried it in one of the episodes, and he was like, "Come on, Owen, hurry up there with the." I'm getting there. I'm at F.
What do you guys use now? Do you have a computer or a dictionary? What do you have?
What are you using, James?
I'm using Lexico.
All right. Okay.
All right. So the scores of that were.
I can maybe get you a what's it called to premium.
Nice.
Oh, look at this. You've got contacts in here.
You get a lot more example sentences on premium, and it helps with pronunciation and to understand how the word.
Is that what Susie? Is that what Susie uses? ODO.
That's what we use. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Fantastic.
But she never uses aids. There's never nothing to tell her. It's not like an app.
No, nothing.
To tell her the max. She's still doing it off her own bat.
Just to clarify, we have both. We have premium and lexico because the two things don't correlate together sometimes. There's always on certain words. There's always a bit of a sort of a problem. It might be one, not the other. So we use both. If we check ODO and it's not in, we'll check lexico, and sometimes it's in lexico.
Yeah,
it's not great, but
it's a funny system, isn't it? Yeah, you'd think there would be a definitive. This is the word list. This is the dictionary. You know. I think
what happens, Paul, is that they're all trying to outdo each other by updating the database and making it bigger and bigger and bigger. And bear in mind, in the days of old, when you got a 30 quid book that weighed about £8, once you printed that, and then someone brings out twerking, they've got to burn all that stock and reprint them. So it's not cost effective where you update a database on the internet.
Yeah,
it's peanuts, you know.
There's too many updates. Then you think?
No, I'm not saying that there are. I'm just saying in comparison to when you publish a book and print it, exactly. You can't update a published book. You know, it's obsolete in no time. Whereas the internet keeps itself alive every sort of few weeks.
Cool. So we're into that's the scores. The scores are correct there, Fiona.
No, they're not.
They're not. What are we at?
We're on. I believe we're on 95.81.
Getting robbed.
I thought there was 13 in it. We were wrong from a while ago, were we then? So there was 14 in it.
Well, that makes sense. I was 3 ahead, and then I got an 11 in Seminator. So that's.
Oh, okay. It was an 11,
sense,
right? I probably gave you 10 for that then. So okay. So 95.81. All right. Cool. We're up to date. All right. Okay. 95.81. We're into round 13. Is Callum's letters, please? Your last letters.
Cool. 5 consonants, please.
Okay. They are D, R, S, and T.
And 4 vowels, please.
O, I, E, and A.
Consonant, please.
Another R.
Let's have another consonant, please.
An N.
And finish with a vowel, please.
Okay, and a final I, and that's ZoomDown. How'd you get on?
I think I've got a 10.
You got a 10. Innis?
Yeah, I think I've got 10 as well.
Okay, so you're 10, please, Callum.
Ordinaries.
Ordinaries. Okay, someone who is ordinary.
I have the same.
Ordinaries, is that valid?
Yeah, ordinaries is valid.
Ordinaries, very good 10. But there was more there, Stephen, because
there were a couple of 11s. Siderations. and disc trainers.
Disc trainer. What is a disc? How do you disc train someone?
Well,
Get
maybe
a definition on that. What is it?
Yeah,
Something more specific?
A disc trainer is something in law which is to seize, to seize something in order to obtain payment of rent.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right, to disc train. My word. Interesting. Well, where's me? Robert. Okay, so that was 10 each. Callum, over the 100. 105 to 91. Got to act now, Innis, if you want to close the gap.
Yeah, I did not think I would see myself doing this, but I have to try. It's 8 small again.
8 small. Okay, coming up.
Good man.
Best of luck. Your numbers are 5, 6, 9, and 1. 9, 7, 6, and a relatively large one, a 10. And your target 3, 9, 8, 2, and that's ZoomDown. Well, 3982 Innis.
I have 3981.
3981, pretty good. Callum, 3982.
3983.
Oh ho.
Mhm.
Okay, so we will go to Innis first.
Okay, I did 9 times 9 is 81.
Uh-huh.
Minus 1 is 80.
Take the 1 is 80, yeah.
Times by 5 and by 10 is 4,000.
This is 4,000.
And then I took away 6, 7, and 6.
Very good.
We have a 6, 7, and 6 left. 6, 6, and 7 is 19 for 3981. Okay, and 7 points. Callum, you're 3983, please.
So 10 times 9 plus 5 is 95.
10 times 9. Oh, sorry, 10 times 9. Yeah, plus 5 is 95. Yeah.
Times that by 6 is 570.
70.
Take away 1 is 569.
Yeah.
And times 7, I hope, is 3983.
Is 39. It would be 3990 minus 7, 3983. Very good. But it was possible. Did anybody get it in the chat?
Yes, so one person has got it. Sam Kappelman Lines.
Let me just rub this off and let's. Who got it?
Sam Kappelman Lines.
I know the name, but he's from the Kappelmans, that from Thomas's clan.
I'm not sure, but he's only come back to Apterus recently after quite a few years away.
Well, welcome back. Let's hear his solution then. How did he get it?
Okay, so he's done 9 times 9 times by 5
times 5 is 405.
minus the 7
398
multiplied by 10
times 10
plus 6 over 6 plus 1.
And 6 over 6 is 1, and he has a 1.
Very good. Well done.
Very good. So well done. Round of applause for that. Well done, Sam.
Oh, yeah, well
Very
done.
good. Good solve, mate. Good solve. And 7 points each, and that takes you over the line, Callum.
Yes.
Congratulations, but we'll come to that in a minute. We'll have a conundrum. So, Innis, you're going to claw back some pride here now with the hypernundrum. Hopefully, you're going to get him.
We'll see.
And get over the ton yourself now. So.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, 7 points each, 98 to 1, 1, 2. Okay.
And it's number 5 on the list, Paul.
Number 5. Keep going into my credit card with double tap here. Sorry about that. Number 5 on the. All right, yeah, we like this one. We do like this one. Right, so we just keep them occupied there while I write out 12 very long letters here. Remind them of the rules, etc.
George Armstrong's accidentally buzzed already in the chat. So
go on, George. Tell us. Enlighten us.
Great, yeah, brilliant.
Okay, George. Some really clever person with really good hearing would be able to hear the sounds that might from my whiteboard and go, oh yeah, I got it, Buzz. Was that Superman 3 where he was able to listen to the record? Some of it was really crap Superman where he got a vinyl record and he scratched it and he went, oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, it was crap. Okay, so that's pretty legible. Now, best of luck, gentlemen.
Good luck.
Now.
Buzz. Oh,
that was very close. Did I hear 2 at once there? Who was that?
I couldn't tell them apart.
They were.
I thought Innis just, but I could be wrong. What did we think?
I think they were absolutely together.
Will we leave it for the chat and let's see what the chat thinks? Damien, what's your vote on that? Who was first?
I think it was Callum.
You heard? Okay, I
think that the high pitched voice came in before the deep voice.
Right. Okay.
But I could be wrong, obviously.
So we're split here in the studio.
I think we need to do another one.
Well, I mean, I may be wrong. Let's also not forget this. I'm not at all sure.
I might as well.
Let's just see in the chat to see what's the voting.
Well, there's a lot of Callum's friends in the chat who think it was him.
Yeah, well, we're hoping they're going to be honest. They like good gameplay.
They all saying it was Innis first.
Yeah.
They don't mind. They won't mind hanging Cal out to dry if he wasn't first. Like so. There you know.
One person has said Innis, but everyone else appears to have said Callum.
I think I'll defer to Callum in that case.
What do we think?
I think it's disconfident.
Disconfident, Fiona? Yes.
Yep, that's correct.
Well done. Excellent.
Was that what
Congratulations.
You
well,
it was. I was disconfident in my answer, but yeah, that's what I had.
Well, that was a great game, lads. That was a really good game. I think that was worth waiting years for to see. Really, that was good. I hope everyone really enjoyed that. I know I did. That was really good fun and amazing standard. So.
Yeah, very well done, Callum.
Thank you.
Normal one I can keep up a bit, but with this, it's tough. You know, very tough. So did you all enjoy it, Callum? Hyper ZoomDown champion, Series 1.
Yeah, it was great fun. It was good to be on ZoomDown and just be able to like relax. Well, not that I wasn't relaxing before, but relax even more. And it was definitely great to get a game with Innis, which you don't get too often nowadays.
No.
Yeah.
We're all privileged.
That's the Hyper getting some love. It was never appreciated enough in my day. You know, there was only a slight. Callum, you gave it the respect it was due, but you know, barely anybody else did. So nice to see it getting a bit of airtime.
There's a few of us these days in his own app that are players and that kind of. Young Joseph H, he's very very good as well. He wasn't be up for showing his face and stuff like that. But
no,
Hazel's very good at it as well.
Say again.
Hazel's very good at it.
Is she? Well, Hazel's just very good at letters. Any letters games at all, Hazel's brilliant at. So, but I thought that was really enjoyable. I liked the format. I thought that was good. What do you think, Damian? Did that work tonight?
I thought it was great. Yeah, it really good, and it's also nice to see all these guys again. Because obviously, I know you guys have your one sort of stab at the show, and then you come and go. But me being around for decades, seeing like Innis and Callum and all the people that have come over the years, it's really good to see you all. So thank you for letting me join in.
You're very welcome, and you're most welcome, and you've definitely added a lot to the show tonight. It's great getting an A-lister, a countdown A-lister at least anyway onto the show.
I won't go that far, mate. I won't go that far.
And getting the gossip from the horse's mouth rather than
exactly. It's not gossip. It's like it's
rather than the Daily Mail.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody with their first post on Facebook with something that they heard from their auntie or something like that. Yeah, you know. So, but it's really good, and I hope people enjoyed that format. I know I did. I think it's I think especially the 2 9-rounders in the kind of the final at the end. I thought that kind of worked quite well. The timing wasn't. What are we? We're quite a long call here now, but it's 10 o'clock, so you're talking a 2-hour show. That's not too bad, for
games.
Yeah,
great games all around.
It was. Yeah, Callum, that was your first experience of ZoomDown because you were working all the other times.
Yeah, working's a strong word, but yeah.
Fiona would tell you it was a strong word now, yeah.
I had responsibilities, yeah. It was this time I was just eating my biscuits and playing my countdown.
So what about your pub group tonight? You were missing them. Did any of them join in? Were they watching? Did you tell them you were playing?
Yeah, apparently so. I'm guessing that those are the people who were in the chat.
All right, cool. All right. So, Damian, you didn't tell Rachel and Susie, no, that you were playing, no? Didn't I?
No, I've tried not to bother Susie and Rachel too much. Rachel sends me pictures of her baby and videos and stuff, but generally, we're just getting on with it, because I know she's obviously busy raising a family and things, and her time and my time are different in that I think she's on alerts from 4 o'clock in the morning for breastfeeding and looking after the little daughter. Whereas I'm not sure what you guys are like, but I've lost the whole clockwork mechanism now of getting up, and the routine's gone.
Yeah,
body clock.
Stay up to 3 in the morning and wake up at 11. It's in the daytime. It's crazy.
Are you getting enough sunlight? Sunlight can help with that. Kind of regulate you. Tell you what time of day it is. Tells
I'm
your
out in
body
the
what
garden
time
all
of
the
day
time.
it is.
Lots of gardening. My garden's like Wembley now. It's like,
Probably that big as well, is it?
Well, I won't go. Yeah, I've got to make room for the horses and that, But no, it's just. I'm sure everyone's the same. It's a hard time for all of us, and things like these mental games that we do online on Aptos and that just get you through it because it's something to keep your mind going. That's what you need.
It is, and I think the best part about this for me, Damian, apart from the YouTube chat, which is I think it's a good gameplay element, but the most rewarding part of this is the social aspect of it. You're talking to people. Sure. You're not. I mean, online is good, but it's face to face is better. It is just better.
Yeah.
There's no second guessing people who don't. I'm not a real smiley person who puts a lot of smileys, and these days to communicate well online, you have to be adding in all the emojis and to explain what your facial expression is. Whereas I'd rather someone just looked at my facial expression. Yeah. To judge what I was thinking.
If we can say one certainty, Paul, is that tonight after this video, or whatever it's called, do you call it a video? This thing, but when it's over, the number of people who may not confess to it, but there will be a lot of people who have seen James and Innis and Callum and Fiona, and I dare say myself, who've gone to bed tonight extremely aroused.
I think so. Good looking crowding tonight. You mean? Yeah. Well, we try our best. Like we the Fuglies we try to say no to. So
yeah.
But no, we're an aesthetic bunch. We are. But it's been really good. But we'll not keep people too long. Fiona usually tells me around this time, right, Paul? The numbers are dropping sharply.
They are dropping off.
I
just wondered what was wrong with Stephen, why he didn't get included.
Sorry.
Oh.
On my wall of squares, Stephen's not there.
Where is Stephen? Stephen gone.
Yeah, no,
not on mine either.
You need to scroll him. He's still here.
I think maybe you didn't have your spotlight set to video or something, or. Yeah, because your face doesn't come up that often, Stephen. It's not on my list of yellow squares as well.
No, he's still.
I've gone back to Conundrum now. I can see Stephen.
Okay. Feck Todd Innis. That was a good scramble.
Yeah, I only just now actually read it as it actually is. And
I didn't notice.
So, feck you too.
Feck the both of you. But that's what I say. You never read the scramble. Never read the scramble.
Yeah.
Just look at it like a bunch of jumbled up letters. But. Todd Innis is good. Other people read the scrambles, not the players. So
waste of time.
Yeah, we've lost a third of our viewers, Paul. So
that's all right. We'll wrap it up there. And thanks very much, gentlemen. You're all brilliant, and Fiona as well, obviously. And we'll see you Monday for Johnny Wynn. We don't know who he's going to play. Someone good. So spread the word. Tell all your friends, Damian, about ZoomDown, how great it is and all that.
Yep.
And especially Susie and Rachel. You have to tell them at least for me, will you?
I will do. Take care, guys. Thank
nice
you.
One. Cheers.
Good to see you, Damian. Cheers.
Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers.